Rodniks are humming in the dead of the night. Electric bills climbing, ain't feeling right. Hash rates dropping, profits thin as air. I'm digging for gold, but there's none down there. I got the crypto mining blues, feeling like I just can't choose. But there's a spark in the AI glow. Rent my computer, let the profits grow. Once I was king with my GPUs. Now I'm stuck paying the power dues. Every coin I mine feels heavier than lead, but I hear whispers of a future ahead. I got the crypto mining blues, feeling like I just can't lose. Switch my power to the AI flow, turn this burden into a glow. I see the light, it's flickering on. AI's calling my machines to respond. No more digging in the blockchain dirt. This pivot might just heal the hurt. I got the crypto mining blues, but I'm stepping in brand new shoes. The AI train's on a steady roll, gonna recompute and regain control.
I was digging deep in the digital ground, hoping for treasure, but nothing was found. The rigs were buzzing, the heat was real. Electric bills biting like a thief who steals. Crypto mining blues got me feeling low. The profits are gone, where did they go? But there's a light shining through the haze. Renting compute might just save my day. I stacked up GPUs, thought I'd strike it rich, but the market's a beast with a wicked glitch. Hash rates climbing, rewards falling flat. Chasing that coin, I'm chasing a cat. Crypto mining blues got me feeling low. The profits are gone, where did they go? But there's a light shining through the haze. Renting compute might just save my day. AI knocking, it's a brand new game, whispering sweet that it knows my name. Ran out the power, let it learn and dream. A smarter hustle, a brand new scheme. Now my GPUs hum a different tune, training models under the cyber moon. No more digging, no more feudal race, just AI visions lighting up the space. Crypto mining blues got me feeling low. The profits are gone, where did they go? But there's a light shining through the haze. Renting compute might just save my days. Now my GPUs hum a different tune, training models under the cyber moon. No more digging, just AI visions lighting up the space.
Hello, hello, hello. Welcome, everybody. Hope you guys are having a wonderful Thanksgiving. I am having a nice, relaxing Thanksgiving. We celebrated Thanksgiving about a week and a half ago. So it is just me and Sunflower Mama here today. And she's busy putting up Christmas decorations, as you can see. From behind me, don't have the stickers on it yet, but that'll be coming. But it is the Crypt Mystery. So it's there. Let me know if you think the flashing is hazing the... Doesn't look like, because it's bright in here, or fairly bright, because I got the window right here. But let me know if it's hazing the camera. It doesn't look like it to me. I wonder if later on, like when I stream Saturday night, if it'll haze the camera. We'll have to see. All right, well, let's see who is here so far. We have Asmukler. Not sure if I said that right, but... A.S. Mukler. He was first. Welcome. Dan Bulmer. Automatic Beats. Pearl Rival. Beak Peak. So we got you guys here. I don't know how many people we're actually going to have here, but hey, that means you guys are going to get the sneak peek. The sneak peek on what I have found, because man, did I find a really good deal. A really good deal on a laptop. It's expensive, but it isn't that expensive. But we'll get to that in a little bit. How are you guys doing? You guys having, what are you guys plans for the day? I don't know if anybody's watching the Green Bay Lions game, but wow, same old Lions getting screwed by the refs. If you're watching the game, the Green Bay was on the goal line and they had a false start. And the coach called a timeout just after the false start, and they gave him the timeout. I was like, seriously. So, hardly fair, but you know, that's just par for the course for the Lions. The Lions have to win despite the refs being against them. I'm a Bears fan, so I have a little bit of skin in the game. I'd like to see the Lions beat Green Bay just because I don't like Green Bay, but I'm not a Lions fan. It's just that the enemy of my enemy is my friend, I guess you could say. Something like that. Doom Dark Ages. I'm not sure what... Oh, I see. That's actually a game. Yeah. So, is there a deal on Doom Dark Ages? I'm not much of a gamer, so I didn't actually go out searching for games, but I suppose we go on Steam to see what's on there. But yeah, let's start with a few lighter things. So a couple of things. I've been shopping a lot, and boy, I've been spending some money, some monies, and yeah, this one, we'll get to the laptop in a minute, but now what I'm looking for is battery packs, so that I can charge my laptop on the go as well as charging other devices when I'm at a trade show. I thought you would tune in for something more educational here. Got it. So that we'll look for those as well, see if I can find any better deals. But I usually like to buy Ugreen for those, but we'll see what we can find. But one of the other things I was looking for was a portable keyboard. And so... I am gonna let me do the shared screen. So this is one I found. Royal Kluge is a good brand, and I was like really surprised at the price. I saw this for like $37.99, but this is $33.99 for that same RK61, but this one's wireless. The other one was wired. So this is like crazy good deal. Again, this is a 60% keyboard. Again, I was thinking about a travel keyboard. So was thinking I might take this with me. I don't know. I'm going to wait till I get the laptop, start using it a little bit and seeing if I prefer to type on it or maybe get an external keyboard for when I'm there. But anyway, that's a really good deal. That's the best one I found so far. I'll be putting links in the, as you can see, I'll be putting links. They are affiliate links, but I will be putting those links in the chat so you guys can have access to them. Obviously, it does help out the channel if you do buy anything after clicking on that link, not necessarily the items we're going over. But now let's look for, and if you guys want me to look for anything, let me know, as I'm curious what you guys are looking for as well. So, battery, we'll call it a battery bank. Power bank, whatever. That's really big. Again, it's kind of like a happy medium I'm looking for. That's 50,000. That's a lot. And I'm looking for more like Anchor or, hang on. Let's see who else. More green. Those are kind of my two favorite when it comes to battery banks. They're a name brand. I know Anchor has had its problems in the past, but I feel like they've always addressed it. But let's see. So I was looking at, not looking at that one because that one only does 45 watts. I was looking for something that does at least like 100 watts, something like that. But that's even a bit. That's definitely a bit much. I'm not looking to buy something that is that expensive. There was one that was 100 watts. Or so I thought I did anyway. That one's not too bad. That's 165 watts and it's 20,000 milliamp hours. But I thought there was one that was like flat, that had a decent amount of wattage. This one's 20,087 watts. That's not too bad. But again, I'm still searching on this one. No, here it is. But this, oh, they sold it out. It looks like this was the one I was looking at. 25,145 watts. It wasn't that expensive. I think it was between $30 and $40. Dang it. That was exactly the one I was looking at. See all buying options. Yes, it's a lot higher in price than it was. So it looks like I waited too long on that one, unfortunately. Bummer. That's why we got to act on these deals, because that's exactly what I wanted. That was a really good deal. Keep going back. Let's see. What else do we got down here? Again, some of these ones that are really, really cheap. Oh, this was the other one. This one's 100 watt. I'll probably end up going with this one instead of 145 watt, because this one's still a really good deal. It's like $30 off. That is down from $80 down to $50. So I may do this one. Most likely I'll do this one. Again, it has a good amount of charge. 100 watts will still charge the laptop. It won't charge it as fast as using its power brick, but it's much more flexible, versatile in what it can do. And carrying this plus a laptop power brick kind of would be a bit of a pain. Plus, when you're in the show, I plan on using the phone, the Pocket 3 mostly, and really not using the laptop. Laptop will be like, okay, I might want to edit something quickly and then post it, but for the most part I'll be going back to the hotel at night. But I do want the option of, and making sure also that I don't lose charge on my Pocket 3 or lose charge on my phone, especially because when it uses the camera, damn, it uses a lot of power. So yeah, I can't get through a full day if I'm also shooting video with my phone. So anyway, that's a couple things I'm looking at. There was something else in my cart that I was also, there's 3 things in my cart and I'm trying to remember. Oh, that's right. External or a portable monitor. And I'm just looking for HD, like a 16-inch. We'll just do that. Portable monitor. So you have some of these that are like really, really cheap, and you're like, oh, is that too cheap? I don't know. But they, you know, it's one of those things where that's one of the nice things about shopping this time of year. C-W5C says, can you sell old crypto wallets through CD4KI? Yeah, I suppose if I empty them first. Anyway, but that's actually a really good deal if it's a decent monitor. That's the key. Is it decent? Doesn't need to be great, but is it decent? The InnoView, same thing. Wow, that's InnoView's a name for the most part. But man, that's a huge deal. I don't think that was that when I looked the last time. That's getting really tempting. The one I was looking at was an MSI. Yeah, those are just repeats of the original ones that were sponsored. Yeah, these all look like they're about the same. Yeah, it's a 27-inch monitor, full HD, AOC technology. It's just a rebranded AOC monitor for $100. Obviously, that's not going to fit in my backpack, so I'm not bringing that with me. Let's see. I was looking to see because MSI should show up. Holy cow! This one's an actual name brand. It's AOC. Mini HDMI, USB-C. Travel monitor with smart cover. I mean, they come with the cover on them. Wow, that might be too good to pass up. I mean, obviously the response time is a lot higher on this one, but I'm not gaming on it or anything. Just looking to see what some of these other ones are. It's like the InnoView is 3 milliseconds response time. And I always wonder, like, when these no-name brands, what are you going to do? Oh man, I measured that. It was 10 milliseconds instead of 1. What are you going to do? You going to return it? I suppose you could. But the nice thing about buying things at this time of year is that everything is returnable until the end of January. End of January. I always thought that was crazy. I've never done this. Never done it. But I thought about it was buying a GPU, crazy expensive GPU, using it for 2 months to mine or whatever. In this case, do AI or something like that. But this was back when mining was a thing, and then return it at the end. And then you get free. It's basically free money. But I never did it. I always felt like that was unethical, but hey, it fits within the rules. It says return it, and as long as you keep all the packaging and you repackage it up the way that it came, I mean, obviously, if it was a little dusty, you probably should, blow it out a little bit. But yeah, I always thought that was creative, shall we say? But I never did it. So anyway, so this is one of the things I'm definitely looking at. I actually have a 10-inch monitor like right here in front of me. This is what I use for the teleprompter. Although I haven't really used it as a teleprompter in like forever. Forgot to set it up today, but what I generally do is I have like the me on here, so I like generally like talk to myself, but I forgot to do it. So I'm looking over there now most of the time, or I'm looking up at the screen. Whatever. But anyway, so you can definitely get some really, really great deals on portable full HD monitors. One of the things we talked about doing when we go out to CES is me, Goat, and Crootman doing a live stream to maybe 3 live streams while we're out there. So I want to make sure that when we're live streaming, I have multiple monitors to go by, because it's really hard to live stream when you only got 1 monitor. It's great when you have like 3 monitors. That helps a lot. So yeah, All right, I'm probably got about as many people as I'm gonna get, would be my guess. Because a lot of people, I'm sure, are at family gatherings and such, and this isn't what I normally stream. So let's get to what I did buy. Let's do BH Photo. I think that's what it is. Let's just do BH Photo, and then it'll bring it up. Yeah, that's what I wanted. All right, so just cancel, go away. So what I ended up buying was a Lenovo Legion 5i, and it's the 15-inch version. This one. This is crazy good deal. Like really crazy good. I mean, if you look at like the difference between this one and this one, you're paying an extra $400 for the 5070. This one comes with a 5060. You can't even buy this one on the Lenovo website. This seems to be like an exclusive for them. And I looked at a lot of laptops. I mean, a lot. I had almost pulled the trigger on an HP Omen Transcend 14. And also a Lenovo P14S and a P16S. I looked at a lot, and I literally had so many in different carts. There was another one that was on, I think the HP Transcend was on Best Buy's website. There was another one I was looking at, but this one with what you get, plus this one, a lot of these laptops, when you have a GPU, they basically constrain it with power. This one will run at full power. So this one will run at full TGP, TDP, however you want to put it. Now they call it TGP, total graphics power. But that is a crazy good deal. Now, on top of that, I use the Paybu credit card, and I didn't use the 12 months financing on this one. But what it does allow you to do is allows you to save sales tax. And since I live in the state of Illinois, where we have high sales tax, I saved another $100 by doing that. So basically, I bought it for $11.50, like slightly below $11.50. So I thought that was a great deal. The laptops I was looking at were anywhere from $12.49, I think, was the least expensive one I was looking at. I take it back. There was one that was $10.49 that I was looking at. And actually, let's take a look at that one. That's Best Buy. This one was a good one too. This one was the Gigabyte. But again, you're talking about buying a Lenovo versus a Gigabyte. Lenovo's got a bit better support, shall we say. But it's a Gigabyte Aero X16. Come on. There it is. This is the one I was looking at. And like for me, the minimum was 32 gigs of RAM. I could do less than 1 terabyte SSD. That wasn't critical to me, but they all came with a minimum of 1 terabit. And I wanted a 5060. Reason for that is if I wanted to live stream, it's got an NVENC controller for that. So it really helps with creation. As far as rendering goes, yes, it's great to have a GPU, but because I use Descript, which is really CPU bound and uses a lot of cloud, it also uses cloud compute. That one wasn't as critical to have like a higher power GPU. But in this case, this Aero, this 5060 is constrained only to 75 watts. So the performance I would get out of this would be less, but that's still a really good deal. But this one also had a Ryzen AI 7350, great processor. Not saying it's a bad processor, but the one I was looking at, and this was what really surprised me, this is not a 255H. This is a 255HX. And the 255H is a 16 core. The 255HX is a 20 core, I think. Or is it a 12 core to a 20 core? Anyway, it has more cores. and it is a higher performance. And this price range to get an HX CPU is pretty amazing, actually. And this particular laptop, there are so many people that were saying like this was like the laptop to buy. It's the best value laptop. So I looked at that one, and then the other one, let me see if it's on, I don't remember if it's on this website or not. Let me see. HP Omen Transcend. Looks like it is. Again, this is another one I was looking at. Although it was $13.49. Did they must have sold out of it. Let's do, oh, and it doesn't say exclude out of stock. Where's this one at? Oh, that's open box. That's a great deal on that open box though. So this one was really cool. Let's see, 1 terabyte, 32 gig. Yeah, that's a great deal. But you can see there, it's Intel Core Ultra 7 255H, not HX. So this is a lower performing laptop. So if we go to specifications, and I'll tell you what, you got to do your homework on what all of these things mean, like on both Intel and Ryzen. Just because it's a Core 7, you have different types of Core 7s. And in fact, a Core 9, like an H, may underperform a Core 7 HX. So there's a lot of different things to take into account. This one actually had a 2880 by 1800 screen, which is great, especially on a 14-inch monitor. That's a lot of screen real estate. But what was I looking for? Oh, the CPU. Where's the CPU? General. It doesn't look like it. Oh, here we go. Yeah, 16 core instead of 20 core. So it has fewer cores. So that's why I think that other one is just such a great deal. But one of the reasons why I brought this up was this particular one is that this one had really, really bad battery life. But there was a recent video, Just Josh. If you look up Just Josh, you'll find him. But he does a lot of laptop reviews. There's another guy that I can't remember what his name is, but they were the main two sources of what I was looking for. Just Josh does some great videos on laptops, but he just recently put out a video about this laptop and that there's a new BIOS update that fixed all the battery life issues. So good on them. When I heard that, I was like, oh, maybe I should have gotten that. I love the pudding caps. So that's really cool. But there's nothing like a Lenovo keyboard on the laptop, which is why I'm like debating on whether to get another key, like a travel keyboard. But you think about it, like you're sitting in a hotel at a desk, you got to move your hands pretty far forward to type and then move back to do the trackpad. I'm going to get a mouse. Maybe we'll even look and see what I'm going to buy as far as a mouse goes. But yeah. So anyway, so that is the laptop I got. I can't wait. It's coming tomorrow. Oh, another tip. So with this, I'm getting it tomorrow. It's arriving tomorrow. And I'm like, crap. I'm going out to lunch with a bunch of my wife's friends from college. I may not be here and signatures required. So I'm like, wait a minute, this is coming FedEx. So with FedEx, if you do it early enough in the shipping process, you can just have it held at a FedEx partnered facility. So our local Walgreens is one of those facilities. So pretty easy to just say, yeah, hold it here. So they will deliver it there and then I will just go pick it up. You have to show an ID and such, but that's fine. So I've done that before. So this is not my first time doing it. The problem is if it's on the FedEx truck out for delivery, it's hit or miss. I know people that have tried to do it and the guy's already on his way back, or He just ignores it because he doesn't want to go out of his way back to that location. But if you do it before he actually leaves the facility, it's just put into his route. So it won't be out of his way. So I had one time where I did do it after they had attempted a delivery, and they did deliver it to the location. So it's not impossible, just depends on who you get as a driver. And this time of year, I mean, I don't know. It's early in the year, so probably, well, actually Friday is going to be probably a very busy delivery day for the FedEx driver. So he probably wouldn't want to go out of the way. So, but it should be good. So really looking forward to getting that. All right, let's go back to Amazon. Which one of these would I buy? That one at like $30 was like, what? That's crazy. 5 milliseconds? 1.98 milliseconds? And I'm only going to be using this when I'm in the hotel room, so it doesn't really matter as far as nits or anything. Yeah, I'll put this, let's see, this one, or that one's got 4.5 and it's got 199. This one only has 37. They're probably the exact same monitor, I would bet. I would bet money. Oh, that's right. This was the one, because this was a name brand. And again, the thing is, if I go to CES and I don't like this thing, I have until January 31st to return it. Wouldn't it just be really cool if I got to CES and came across somebody that said, hey, we'd love to have you review our portable monitor. Oh, okay. And then I could compare it to this. Anyway, let's get this link. Come on. There we go. There we go. You know, I did look at that one. Let me pull that one up, because that's actually what I have in my cart, I believe, if it's the one I'm thinking of. Because I think that one's 89. Last time I checked, it was $89.99. MSI MP161E2. Yeah, this is actually the one I have in my cart. But again, has all the same specs. Like, why would I need this? Oh, that's interesting. What's the difference between the 161 and the 165? The 165 is only $65. Huh. Yeah, that one's 1920 by 1080. Let's see. All right. It's glossy, ultra slim, Type-C, mini HDMI. Okay, let's see if any of this description changes. This one that's nuts. Look at that. That one has a VESA mountable design. Allows you to mount it on the wall or other devices. I guess you wouldn't really mount this to the wall most likely, but it does have a tripod socket. I might get this one. Because that was one of the things I did like about one of the ones I was looking at, is the fact that it had a where you could put it on a tripod, like a mini tripod, so I could have it not sitting like really low on the desk. I could have it standing up so that it's on basically the same level. Like if I put the laptop up on like a couple of books or something, so it's up a little bit higher. If I bring a portable keyboard. Yeah, I don't know. But that's pretty interesting. Extremely lightweight, only 1.72 pounds. Does this one say how much it weighs? That's going to be more than 1.72 pounds. That's 900 grams versus 780 grams. So this one's actually even lighter. Nice. But yeah, you can see there. And I think the other one, yeah, the other one has the same thing. It has the tripod mount. I think that's pretty darn cool. Now, what's funny is you look at that tripod mount. I wonder if it comes with the mount to go on it that can then screw into a tripod. I don't know. I'll have to see, but I do like this one. I'm going to get that link and share that one as well. Yeah, I agree. And then trying to make my way into MSI's booth when I get there too. So there's that as well. Having one of their products. All right. The other thing is, you know, when you are at trade shows or hotels or whatever, you are subject to their security. And this is the reason why I bought a travel router. And so when I was looking at travel, well, I had watched a video about the Slate 7. One of the guys that used to be on Linus that now has a channel. I can't think of what it's called. But he did a video on the Slate 7, and then he said, yeah, and I really like my Barrel AX, but I like this one even more. The thing is about when you're traveling, guess what? The speeds aren't that high. And there are a couple of differences, but one of the main differences between the Barrel AX and the Slate 7 was speed. And it's like, well, when you're going to a hotel, the maximum you're going to need is like 10 megabits is all you're going to get. So it's not going to be that fast of internet. It just isn't. So you don't need like the absolute latest and greatest when you are at a hotel. So that's why I was like, okay, well, what's the cost? So that one's like super cheap. I didn't even look at that one, but they're basically open WRT routers. So this is the Slate AX. That one's a bit more. So this is the Slate 7. That's the one that's $121. So that's a good deal, no question. A lot of people, I know that was in Goat's video. He actually decided not to get one. I'm not sure why. I mean, I would think him being a security guy that maybe knows something about the security at hotels more than I do. But I still felt comfortable doing this. So here's the Barrel AX for $70 is what I ended up buying it for. So significantly less, $50 less than the Slate 7. And a lot of people have used this one, have sang its praises, but everybody's like, oh, wow, I want the Slate 7. It's so much faster. And it has a screen. That is one benefit. It's really easy to turn the VPN on and off if you want on that one versus this one. Not impossible, but it does have some nice features, recognizable, make things a lot more livable, I guess you could say. But I was going for cheap. I definitely wanted something less expensive and something that was had a track record, and this one has a long track record. So yeah, this one I did buy. In fact, I haven't used it yet. I'm waiting to get the laptop, but I do have it right here. So waiting to give it a shot. So I will be working on that later on this weekend. May even do a review on it. Probably will do a review on it. But yeah, looking forward to that. Here, let me put that in here. Okay, that is now in there. All right, let me catch up on chat. Hello, John Germain. Good to see you. Yep, BH Photo. Good packaging, fast shipping, just plain good. Yeah, I do like BH Photo. I've had really good luck with them. It's typically they're a little bit more expensive on things, but occasionally they just like, where did that come from? The pricing on it is so good. And that's with the laptop. That's where I was. Hashrico says, Camel price tracker to verify you actually getting a good deal and not just a price switcheroo. Well, let's take a look. I know with the laptop, there's like laptop best deals or something like that is done by Just Josh, and it gives the price history. So I know I got a great deal on that laptop. Really know I got a great deal on that laptop. Do you really need access? I don't think you do. Oh, interesting. And it does it for all the Amazon products. So let's take a look. So we said the Barrel AX. Let's see if it really is the lowest price. That's the Slate AX. Barrel AX. Not in stock. Oh, this is a bundle. All these are bundles. I don't want the bundles. Come on. I don't want the bundles. I just want the Barrel AX. Well, that's interesting. Is there, can I just put the link in there? Let's try that. Okay. There's the best price. So I know I got a good deal on that. Yep. You can see it's the lowest it's been. And it was 120 bucks late last year. And then obviously it came down when the new products came out. But even so, it was at exactly what it was before. It was going up and down. And obviously it goes on sale quite a bit, but it's never been this low. That's like $74.99, I'm guessing. So definitely a great price on that. But hey, thanks for providing that. Hashrico, appreciate it. Yeah, okay. Now I see it. Works with Amazon links. Well, yeah, it probably is works the best that way. Let's see. Lukewarm Miner, good to see you. Got me a secret lab chair. Think my current chair is causing me issues. I'll go into chairs in a little bit. I'll show you this because I'm telling you, this chair right here, I got a couple years ago. I have a bad hip. This chair is freaking awesomely comfortable. And it was expensive, but not anywhere near as expensive as it would be new because I bought it refurbished. I'd go with the 165. Hashrico, you talking about the monitor? Not sure which one. Sorry, I'm catching up on chat. Apologize. Yes, MSI, name brand, better support. Oh, I see. Was there a higher refresh rate on the more expensive one? I don't need the higher refresh rate for what I'm going to use it for. Let's see. Rabid Raid? I didn't even know Rabid was live. Sorry, Rabid. Sunday, dude, though. Sunday. Assuming that I'm still here. But let's touch base if he is here. He had invited me onto a stream this past Sunday. And I had something going on. I don't even remember what it was. But yeah, I had something going on and I couldn't make it. What did I have going on this last Sunday? Something was going on. I don't know. Paste the link from the Amazon listing. You're talking about... Didn't I paste this one already? Yeah, I pasted this one already. Or which one are you talking about, Hashrico? Because I did paste the last thing I looked at on Amazon, which was the Barrel AX. I do not sell crypto wallets and earn $350 in the Seek D4KI project. I don't even know what that is. Yes, I still am into crypto, but mainly not really about that on this channel as much as it used to be. So yeah, I'm not right now going through looking for Black Friday deals on anything crypto related. I'm basically just looking for like home lab, computer, GPU related items. Love this website. You can set notifications for price alerts too. Nice. Oh yes, all good was for earlier. Got it. Rude. Where have you been? I'm already old. That's been well established. That's been well established. Hey, I only went like 10 minutes without reading the chat. I'm making improvements, man. Making improvements. Oh, he's a bot. Got it. Alrighty. Well, thanks for knowing. Thanks for letting me know. I appreciate that. So the next time he says something, then he is going to get banned. Because I'm tired of people trying to shill stuff in my chat. All right, but hey, I did this for you guys. I mean, I still got things I can talk about that I am buying, but what are you guys looking for? What are you guys thinking about buying? Let me know. Rico, I know 35-year-olds that look a lot older than you. There's certainly people that have a lot more gray hair than me, no question. I am very fortunate on that. But I have a lot of people that guess me like in my mid 40s. But no, definitely not in my mid 40s anymore. I wish. But hey, experience in life is extremely valuable. All right, well, let me see. What else was I going to go over? I know GPUs, there's not really any Black Friday deals. I know there was something else. I guess one thing I would like to look, let's see if there's any like 1200 watt PSUs. See what we find. What kind of Black Friday deals are there? So a 13M 1000 watt 80 plus gold. That's a pure power. There's the 1200 watt 143. Yeah, that's a big jump to go from. That's a really good deal, actually. That's a really good deal. If you only need 1000 watt, going from 200 down to 111, that is a really good deal. Wait a minute, what happened to my... Oh, there it is. I'll put that in here. You're looking for a Super NES? Is that what you're looking for, Rude? They even sell those anymore? You'd have to buy that used, right? We can look on eBay. As soon as I'm done looking for power supplies. But yeah, 143. Let's see what else we got. I need 1500 watt power supplies. Asus Tough. That's a bit on the high side. Yeah, I mean, Be Quiet has a really good reputation, and pretty sure they are made by Superflower, and at a really good price point. Really good price point. Not sponsored, at least not yet. Hope to someday. Thermaltake, on the other hand, yikes. I've had some bad luck with some of their power supplies. Like when I did my 8x4090 rig, and I was trying to run it with 1650 watt power supplies. Let's put it this way. When I went into the Vast Discord and told them what problems I was having, they're like, are you using this specific Thermaltake power supply? I'm like, yeah, how did you know? They're like, because it's a piece of crap. Throw it in the garbage. Get a real power supply. I was like, okay then. And that's when somebody else came in and said, the other thing, really good idea is get really good power supplies for, at least for the motherboard. So, because the H12 SSL is really sensitive to voltage irregularities. So key was to get a Seasonic Prime. I only got a Seasonic Prime 750 just to run the motherboard, and then I ended up getting a really good deal on the 1600 watt Seasonic Prime, the old ones that didn't have the native 12 pin connector in the actual power supply. This one went from 2 PCIe to 1 12 pin. So I was able to get a really good deal on those because they were $100 less than the newer ones. But then they really went on sale, and it was within 30 days, and I got a refund back from Micro Center. Yes, I love that. I ended up getting those power supplies for under $300. It was crazy that I got them for that price. Absolutely crazy. Let's see. Mindshop Pro has 1800 watt power supply for $90. Yeah, they probably do, but the question is, what's the quality? But hey, let's take a look. And I do not have an affiliate link with Mindshop Pro. I've never been sponsored. Let's just do Mindshop. Mindshop. Let's just do decline. And do we have... Where did you find it? Parts and accessories, I'm guessing? What? That was really annoying that it was doing that. Well... Why... You see how that's doing that? Okay, now it's staying. That was annoying. Components. Power supply. Where is the 1800 watt? So 2700 watt for $231. Load more. Yeah, see, when you start getting into these, well, let's see. Now we're getting into some regular power supplies. So Seasonic Prime 1300 watt, 80 plus gold. That's a pretty darn good price, actually. It's not bad. Let's see, Supernova. Okay, this is the one you're talking about for $104. These are like the no-name China ones. And it says stable. I question it. I question it. And it's interesting how it's an 1800 watt, but then it says down here that it's 1650 watt. So I question the quality of this particular power supply and how clean the signal will be. And if you're planning on running expensive hardware on it, that's why I don't super cheap out on power supplies. I will occasionally try a few things, but if you look at, like, I've got I wouldn't say a power supply graveyard or anything, but I've got some power supplies that I don't know if I'll ever use, because they've shown to be problematic from time to time. So yeah. All right. I'm going to check something here real quick. I was looking to see if I've picked up. I did. Sweet. Sweet. Okay. My 8 GPU rig wasn't rented for a while, and now it's fully rented again. Awesome. That is really awesome. So all but one of my 4090s is now currently rented. I have 3 5090s that are rented, 4 5090s that are not rented because they're unverified, which is a bummer. So yeah, hoping to get those verified sooner rather than later, I would hope. But we'll see. Some people have said they've been having trouble getting verified, so we'll have to see how that goes. Alrighty, but I digress. I really wanted to look at that because I couldn't believe that it was not rented. So, alrighty. Alright, let me, 90 euro? Oh, well, 90 euro, but 104 USD. Oh, you run all of your, okay, so running all of your rigs of what GPUs, though? That's the real question. And if it's 3000 series, they're not quite as finicky as some of the other ones. If I've got a, $2,000 plus GPU, is it really worth skimping out on a power supply that could damage the card? And so that's kind of where I'm coming from. Not saying it's bad. I'm just saying that I don't necessarily trust it. I do have a 2,000 watt power supply in the basement that I don't use. It's a China one. Suppose I should see if anybody wants to buy it. Because I doubt I will ever use it again. But yeah. Alrighty, let's see what else you bits please YouTube. Good to see you. Just bought yourself 5 more 7945HX setups for Christmas. Can't wait that long. Setting them up today. So these the mini ITX, the ITX boards from Minis Forum. Is that what those are? And hey, I'm just saying what he said. 3 of you haven't hit the like button. What are you guys doing with your lives? All right, let's take a look at Minis Forum, because that was actually, I had not looked at this website yet. Minis Forum. Yeah, we'll just do that. And here we go. 2025 Black Friday. Let's see what we got in here. Oh, they got all kinds of stuff in here. But anyway, all right, let's see. Let's go. Let's just go up here. Let's go. Because really what we're looking for is not by CPU, not by use. I want it by what kind of product it is. I mean, I guess it's AMD, so we'll do AMD, I guess. And I want the motherboard. Well, here we go. This is with the one that is the X3D. Oh, this is the other. Well, that's kind of the other one. So this one is the micro ATX board, which has PCIe 4, not 5. This one has PCIe 5, but it has the X3D chip in it, which makes it a lot more expensive. So the sweet spot is this form factor with the non-X3D chip in it. We don't need the X3D for what we're using it for. So, but this one is also good. The nice thing about this one is you can get it comes with an IHS, so you just use a standard cooler. And it has instructions. I forget. I think it's LG 1700 or LGA 1700. I think is the form factor to use. It's in the instructions, but you can buy a standard cooler to put on this, and so it will have very good cooling. This one comes with a cooler, which is nice, but from what I'm hearing is the thermal paste application is severely wanting. I have not seen my CPU. The actual CPU temps go up, so it has not been a problem for me. But hey, 10 minutes to midnight. Happy Thanksgiving. Right back at you, Pilgrim. Let's see, $383 for the motherboard with cooler, $120 for sticks of RAM. Well, when did you buy those? For 2 rigs, 1 each. Then power supply is so cheap and they slap. Yeah, I mean, I have 2 of them. So yeah, I will say I like them a lot. Yeah, you buy the non-3D. You know what? Actually, let me take a look. Let's see if they still have them. A while ago, they still had them in Amazon, but they didn't have them on the Minis Forum website. Let's do Minis Forum ITX. So there's the X3D. Yeah, there it is. Only 4 left in stock. I'll put this one's not a Black Friday deal, but if you ever were thinking about getting one, now is the time. Now is definitely the time. They're not on the Minis Forum website anymore because of this short supply. So, yeah. But this is a great one. I really like this motherboard a lot. I'm not going to buy one now because, shoot, how much would it cost to get SODIMM, get 96 gigabyte SODIMM, DDR5 SODIMM? Let me guess. I'm not looking. I'm going to say $425. Wow, was I wrong? Was I way wrong? 96 gig, $599. The Kingston, $578. OMG. That one's not bad. That's $539 for, and you get RGB. Means they run faster. 32 gig kit. I just want the 96 gig. Why would you show me when I said I wanted 96? Of course you don't have the ability for me to choose it in the filter. Frustrating. Yeah, $591. Oh my God, the price. I mean, I know it had been going up, but I didn't actually shop for it at all. It's crazy. Yes, bits please, YouTube. Yes, you did really good to buy when you did. Yeah. Amazon doesn't have a ton of them. They only have 4. They only have 4 of those motherboards left. But let's see. Let's see if we can find anything better. There's $299. That's 32 gig. That doesn't count. Let's see. This was the kind I got, so it's $399. So I was thinking of this one. Oh, that's only 64. Seriously. They don't even have the choice for 96. See 7 options. There it is. Currently unavailable. Holy crap. $5,600. Currently unavailable. Wow. Holy cow. That's surprising. Very surprising. Let's see. Team JFK, what did you say? Have you tried the X3D version? I ordered one of each to compare. I believe the X3D has double the L3 cache. Well, yeah, it would. That's what the X3D is. It's stacking the cache on top of the chip. So it does. The question is your workflow or your workload, does it need that extra cache? And from what I've seen, typically when it comes to what we're doing with AI, you don't. You don't need it. So, alrighty, let's see. But yeah, yes, you did really good. I mean, RAM prices are crazy. Crazy right now. It makes me think, okay, I have 512 gig of RAM in my Octo server. How much would that sell for? I got 256 in my H12 SSL. How much would that sell for? Crazy. Crazy, crazy. Yeah, maybe you should sell your RAM. Exactly. Exactly. It's gotten to that point. I mean, it's gotten to that point where it's like, okay, well, let's see. It's gotten to the point where I don't really question buying certain things when the price is still fairly normal and the prediction is that it's going to go up. I know Crutman just put out a video talking about how, hey, if you're going to buy a GPU, you better do it before the end of the year because prices are going to skyrocket because of the limited RAM available. That includes VRAM. Because all that's going to be used for the GPUs going into the AI data centers. So yeah. So let me show you what I'm looking at. I don't know why you did that, but let me go in here. So I don't really have anything else to look at in here. Because Minis Forums prices used to be like super good. They have great products. Don't get me wrong, but they are priced fairly now as opposed to being priced like crazy good, like they used to be. That's because they've established themselves now. They've established themselves as a good quality provider of hardware. So they're now going to price themselves comparable to others in the market. The other no names will price obviously below them And then it's kind of like, you know, buyer beware. Is this good or not? But when you buy minis for them, you know this, you know the stuff's good. All right, what was I going to now? Shoot, what was I going to? Oh, Micro Center, that's what it was. Yeah, this is the GPU that I'm thinking about getting, because I can't get a Founders Edition 5090 and I need a 2-slot card. Just go away. Fine, I'll just block you since you're making me do that. So there's the Zotac. Let's do Zotac AIO 5090. Should just pop right up. Yeah, there it is. So I've been watching this. It started at 4 in stock about a week and a half ago. So there's still 3. So it's not going quickly, but that thing is down to 1. I'm pulling the trigger on it. I probably will pull the trigger on it anyway. But the one thing that I thought was really interesting, because they're not known for their long-term financing. Occasionally, like when the 5090 first came out, if you could actually manage to get one, they would finance it at 0% for 24 months. Now, you don't get the 5% off like you do with their card normally, but if you use their card, you can do the long-term financing. I always look at it as, okay, if it's 18 months, what's the financing rate? Again, financing rate's going to be about just below 4% equivalent. And I hope to make more on my money than 4%. So I'm going to pay it over time, just because I will, at the end of those 18 months, I will have more money because I didn't use it buying this all up front. So that's my strategy. Only thing is, if you miss paying it off in the 18 months, it's ugly as to how much interest gets added on. It's a couple $100. So anyway, so that's what I'm also looking at buying. All right, let me get back to the chat. Why not use water blocks, 1 card slot, everything? I could do that, but that gets really expensive. Have you looked at how much cards are? Because you either buy them with the water block already on them and it costs more, or you buy AIOs for all of them. But again, then you're gonna have 3 different radiators. So I only need 1 that has this slot. The other, I'll have solutions for other ones. I'll have 1 on the end that obviously it can be as wide as it can be. It's not a big deal. The other one, I'm going to use a ribbon cable. Shouldn't have a problem because I'm going to get a short one. And then it will just kind of go up and over the card next to it. Either that or I'll hang it from above it in the rack. One of the two. I haven't decided which yet. But yeah. Alrighty. Let's let me check what else was up in here. Yeah, sell the RAM, wait for supply to come back and rebuy for cheap might be a good play. It might be, but again, what are you giving up by what that hardware could be making for you in the meantime? For me, it's not really an option because it's kind of what I do. It's kind of what I'm known for. I, consult with people who are looking to get into this space. I want to be doing an operation that's involved in it, and I enjoy it. So yes, it's a business, but at the same time, it's also my hobby. It's what I enjoy doing. I like doing home lab stuff. I like building things that make money. That is just not necessarily passive, because you do have to troubleshoot stuff when it doesn't work and things like that. So it's not completely passive. Certainly not as passive as crypto mining. That's for sure. That's for sure. Which was more of a set it and forget it. Oh, you got them for CPU mining. Got it. Got it. AI don't need it, but CPU mining does. Got it. Okay. That is true. I forgot about that. Alrighty. Let's do this. Let's go back to Amazon and then let's just click on Black Friday and see what comes up. There's got to be categories. Tech and gaming. Let's take a look what's in here. Wow, that's a lot of... That's not a great deal. I wish they could, like, where you could basically say, I want something that's a higher percentage off. Well, that's not a bad price for a good fitness watch. That's not bad. Wow. Acer Nitro 5 gaming laptop. That's a pretty good deal. That's a pretty good deal. I know that there's also Goat had put this on there as well. Oh, there it is. That one. The Apple Mac Air 13-inch laptop with M4 chip. By the way, the M4 chip is more powerful than the M5, believe it or not. But let me get that link in case anybody's interested in that. I am not a Mac person, and so I am not doing that. But I did think that that was a good deal. I've learned that RAM is not as important with Apple as it is with Windows, so that could work. I mean, obviously, a little light on the storage, but it's a laptop. Are you really going to use that much storage on a laptop? I suppose if you're trying to game, but if you're buying a Mac, you're not buying it to game. You're buying it to do work on, creator stuff or otherwise. All right, let me go back. Let's see what else we got here. PlayStation 5 Disc Edition. It's not a bad deal, I guess. $100 off of that. And they actually resorted things here. Let's see. Wow. I don't know how good these Beat Studio Pros are because I am not really. I don't you really use headphones for music. Basically, I listen to music in the car, and that's pretty much the only place I listen to music. Occasionally, we'll have it on in the house, but then I'm not listening to it on headphones. I'm listening to it with whatever my wife has on usually. You know, actually, one thing I hadn't looked at was phone deals. That's not that bad of a deal. Anker Solix, 1800 watt. $1,000 watt hour. That's kind of interesting. Let's see. Oh wow, that does not look like that great of a deal. 400 watt. Oh, with 400 watt solar panel, but it's 3,400 watt. Yeah, I'm trying to think of it. You know, battery that would be, or batteries that could provide like 12,000 watts would be what I would be looking for. Like something like in this type of, you know, more of a building block type of solution. Let's see. Let's do this. Large. Let's do 10,000. And it'd probably have to be like 15,000. 15,000 VA UPS. Let's see. That's 1,500. Did you not see that? Gotta add a zero. I'm gonna get all these like little small ones because that's a big boy. Let's see if there is a selection. No, of course not. Of course not. These are all small size ones. But I will say there was let me do this. Let's go to 600 because I was actually looking at buying a UPS as well. You get this one, Amazon Basics. You know, it won't keep things on for very long, but what had happened to me midweek was my cable modem. Well, I had like a momentary outage. Some computers didn't even go down. Like they stayed up. Like the router and the switch never lost a beat. They stayed up. My servers downstairs, the ones on the Seasonic, as well as the one on the Octo server, they did not shut down. they stayed running. It was that quick. So basically, within a power supply, you have a period of time that there's enough power that is stored within the capacitors on the power supply that it can withstand a dip in power or even a complete removal of power. I think in this particular case, it was a quick dip in power, because it was just like you could hear it, but I didn't even see it in the light. It was that quick. So I'm just trying to stop it from, because once the cable modem, like the Xfinity gateway, turns off, it's a good couple minutes before it resyncs. So now, of course, if the next leg, the node, is also within the same area where we had this blip, well, nothing we can do about that. That's also going to have to reset. Unless, of course, that has backup power, and it might. So I don't know. I mean, if you think about it, have you ever just had a situation where I guess you can lose your internet without losing your power? We all know that happens, and maybe it's all power related. I don't know. Anyway, so I'm looking at this. I was looking at the Amazon Basics, and then what was the other one I was looking at? This one, the CyberPower ST625U. Yeah, so I'm looking at a couple of these. I'm not sure which one I'm going to get yet, but I do want to get one of these for the router, as well as the most importantly, the gateway. Let's see, what else do you guys want to look at? My BC250 has 12 XPS5s. Yeah, sure. All crap. Use APC. CyberPower is not crap. CyberPower is decent. Trip Light is good as well. So, yeah. Anyway, I was looking at this one as well. I was debating whether to get, what is it? AVC, I think. Problem is that, it's like voltage correction, automatic voltage correction, I think is what it stands for. The problem with it is it comes in two types. It comes in simulated sine wave and pure sine wave. In simulated sine wave, I've heard of people having problems with Xfinity gateways because it's simulated. It's not an actual sine wave. And so evidently it introduces some noise and evidently slows the download speed. Somebody actually documented this in one of the reviews, and I was like, that's interesting. Now, he may just have had a bad unit. That's definitely possible. But it was enough to scare me away. That's for sure. So, yeah. All right. What do you guys want to look at? Let me see what else I have purchased recently that might also be on sale. Can't believe I don't have an Amazon tab up in this area. Literally can't believe that. There's one. Oh, that's an interesting one. This actually I have purchased. I gotta find it again. But this is also way on sale. Hang on. This tripod, very, very compact. I used it when I went to... When did I buy this? I bought this in 2022. So I think I used it for the Flux event, as well as Mining Disrupt. So I think I used it for both of them. But definitely extremely, extremely handy to have. That's for sure. This is what I plan on putting either the monitor on when it's in the hotel room, or using this to hold the camera, if I can find some place to put it on, instead of using like a big... I've actually thought about buying a compact tripod that I'd be able to use, but I think for the most part on this show, I probably won't be doing interviews because I'm not going to be, you know, significant enough to actually be able to interview anybody on the show floor. I probably will just be highlighting products that are on the show floor and then posting information about those. So we'll see. We shall see. This is going to be kind of an experiment, hopefully developing some relationships. Yusuf says, Max, see that Bitcoin came out with caution those using Taproot wallet addresses. No, actually I didn't. I did not. But again, I'm not really talking about crypto today. Let's see. What else did I buy recently? Well, that actually wasn't recent. I just had recently looked at that. Let me go back to my orders. See if anything will jog my memory. I mean, I did buy this Ugreen M.2 enclosure. I have a 2 terabit drive inside of it, so that I will be using. And I did find out that I'm hoping to get a NAS in to review. But right now that has been held up. So we'll see. We'll see. Hopefully can get it in by the end of next month. And hopefully we'll have a review on that as well. Let's see what else. Some boring stuff. Power cables. Those are so exciting. I always feel like I never can have enough power cables. Bought a 5950X. Let's see how much this is. Let's see how much. How is there a bug in here? It's cold out. All right, let me see how much this is. See if it's even worth talking about. Oh, look at that. Certainly not sold by Amazon right now. I'm looking at a Ryzen 9 5950X. Yeah, I bought that for a lot. I bought that for under $300, and now it's up to $349 from a reseller. They don't even have it. Let me see. What did I buy it for? Oh, I guess I bought it for a little bit more than that. Oh no, no. Sorry, that was the subtotal. I bought it for $287.24, so significantly less than what it's currently selling for. So yeah, computer parts have gone up. All of them have. It seems like. All right, let me see what else I bought recently that might be of interest to you guys. In the meantime, hey, let me know. Let me know if you guys have something else to talk about, or not to talk about, but other things you want me to look at. I don't need to look. We're not talking about crypto right now. This stream is about Black Friday deals. Yes, Panda has more power cables, and he's got a specific supplier that he uses that's up in Canada. So really good one for sure. That's not what I'm looking for. Let's see what else. Motherboard, that's pretty boring. That was my replacement motherboard for the server behind me that is now fixed. Yes. I don't know if you noticed, but everything seems to be straightened up. Obviously, you can't see the tree right now, but when I replaced the server or fixed the server, I didn't plug everything back into it because I wanted to make sure the server was running properly. So, but now it's doing well. So, those are boring. That's boring. Don't even know what that was for. I'm guessing that was probably sent to my daughter, I bet. Yes, it was. Let's see if there's any deals on these. No, they're always 20% off. I was looking the open air computer cases that we have. I was looking to see if there were any deals on that. No, they're selling for, go away. Why are you still, there we go. They're still like $17 to $18. So nothing different there. Let's see, my Be Quiet. I bought a Be Quiet straight power 12 1500 watt. I wanted to see how much this was. Well, let me go to it. Last purchased on October 21st, 2025. This is what's powering my I do need to get another power supply if I'm going to add another 5090 to that rig. But this is what's powering my 2x5090 rig along with the Threadripper. Really cutting it close on power. But let's see. So this one currently is going for $215.66. I'm trying to remember what I bought it for. Okay, view order. There we go. How much did I buy it for? Let's see. Wow, that's a really good deal. That is a really good deal. So here's another trick, by the way. I have done this once. Shouldn't say I haven't. No, I take it back. I was going to do it, and then I kept both of them. The Minis Forum IT exports. I was planning on only getting one, but I liked. So I was like, I want to get it from Amazon right away. The one I'm getting from Minis Forum is going to take a while. So then when I got the second one, I was going to return the first one, return it back to Amazon so I could get the lower price I was able to get on the Minis Forum page. But then I liked them and I just kept them both. But anyway, it is a little trick. So unfortunately, November 22nd was when this one came up, but I bought it for $272. And it's now $215. That's a great deal. I will. Oh, here, I'm doing it on a different page because I'm looking at my other thing. Let me bring it up here. But yeah, $215 for this. That is a great deal. Obviously, I didn't get such a great deal on it because I spent $272 on it, and the typical price is $267. But yeah, that's a great deal. Great deal. Let me get that link. All right, let's see. Gen X Made. I like the name. Don't think we can see your screen. Oh yeah, sorry. I see a tripod. Yeah, I just changed it. What the heck is with this stupid little gnat in here? Anyway, there's got to be more than one now if I'm seeing it that often. All right, sorry, but I digress. Cannot use server power supplies with breakout boards on 5090s. The prices are way cheaper and made to be abused 24/7. Can you not use server power supplies with breakout boards on 5090s? I don't like the idea. I think a lot of those server power supplies, you're generally buying them used, and I don't know if they're as clean of power as you need. That's just me, though. My CMP 100-210s love server power supplies, but aren't as hungry as 5090s. Yeah, it's one thing if you're powering things that are like $500 or less. If you lose one or two of them, it ain't the end of the world, and you still saved a shit ton on the power supplies. But on a 5090, you lose one of those, that would hurt. That would really hurt. So that's kind of where I'm coming from. It's not a definitive. It's anecdotal evidence at best. Let's see. What else did I buy that might also be on sale? Oh, this one. Oh, I want to see this. AC Infinity outlet. What did I buy it for? So now it's not on sale. $69.99. And I bought it for, what did I buy it for? $69.99. Not on sale. Not a Black Friday deal. But I do love it. I do love it. Man, imagine how much you can sell your 5090s in a few months. I bet they double in price. I don't know if they'll double in price, but yeah, I mean, that's what I'm saying. Buying computer hardware, it's better than buying into a mutual fund right now. It's an investment. It's an investment. And that's not why I'm buying it. But, I mean, you're buying something that's appreciating in value. That's not usually the way it's supposed to work. Let's see. What else? Anything else? Sorry, I'm going through a bunch of stuff that my daughter and my wife bought for Halloween. Oh, somewhere in here I have a label maker. I'm curious how much they're on sale for. Just looking through things. I don't think I've passed it by, but I might have. That's right. I can look it up. Yeah, this one's the Pure Power. Okay, let's view order details. Okay, I can take a screenshot of this and then I can show you like what things are. Yeah, let me take a screenshot of this. This was just back on September 7th. Unfortunately, I have only shared the window. Man, that stinks. All right, let me give me a second. I am going to add another window capture to this and then just put it on top. Snipping tool. Okay, why is it blank? And you can... This is weird. It won't show what's on the snipping tool. Okay, well, we'll change that then. We're going to save this and we'll bring it up in Paint. Do not want to go in screenshots. Let's just go into downloads. Downloads. Save. All right, let me get rid of this. And let me go back into here. Properties. Oh, you know what? I got to bring it up first in the other window. That would help. Downloads. Okay. It's kind of fuzzy, but you should still be able to see it. Let me let's do a cancel on that, and now let's go back into it. Properties. There it is. Again, it's going to be kind of fuzzy. Oh, you know what? Maybe because it's not brought to the front? No. I don't get why you guys are only seeing a black screen. That is so weird. Well, I guess I will just talk through it then. That is really, really bizarre. Really bizarre. So I don't know why it's doing that. But anyway, so the memory I bought for $210 for 96 gig of RAM. $210. DDR5 SODIMM memory. Crazy. Crazy, crazy. Let's and then the Pure Power 1000 watt I got for $135. So that was a decent deal. I think it's around that now. It's not that much different. But I am kind of curious. Let's do 2 terabyte NVMe. Back then it was 120 bucks for the that was the Samsung EVO Plus, 990 EVO Plus. But I was able to recently get not the 990 Pro. It's a 990 EVO Plus. And I was getting the crucial P310s for 119. But the 310s, look at that. It's gone from 120 up to 147. Damn. That EVO is at 150. So basically, we're looking at about a $30 increase in 2 terabyte NVMEs. That's not horrible, but it's over 20%. Over 20%. Wow. Man. And you don't see any Black Friday deals on this stuff. That's for sure. Hey, let's just look. I'm curious. 5060 Ti. I guarantee I shouldn't say 8 gig, maybe there might be some Black Friday deals. Yep. That's not a Black Friday deal. $349 for an 8 gig? Really? That's not a deal. $349, $369. That's a 5060, not a 5060 Ti. All right, let's look at the 16 gig, because really that's what's more interesting. Nobody should be getting the 8 gig at this point unless you are just absolutely getting a steal. This one's $449. Picked up 2 of them, or actually 4 of them for $429 each, or $429.99. So that's $429. I mean, that's fair pricing. I was looking to see if there were any Black Friday deals. That one's interesting, actually. It's a 3-fan instead of a 2-fan, so it will pull a little bit more power. So it's kind of a detriment on that side. But this is a nice model. It's a very nice model. So that one might even be worth the 20 bucks extra. So that's not bad. That's not bad. That's interesting. A white dual fan Ventus for $449. That is pretty interesting, actually, because usually, white's always more expensive because, they're faster, right? Let's see, $429 for the gigabyte. Again, gigabyte's going to sell for less. Look at that. That's the silver one. They don't have a black one. They have a black and silver. That one's $459. But that's lower than what I've seen it for. They have a shadow as well. I haven't seen it on Amazon before, though. Kind of curious. Okay, why are you bringing up 3060s and 5060s? But anyway, so they're not earth-shattering deals. They're not bad prices. But yeah. Yeah, and then you have the PNYs. PNYs, these heat sinks are like, I don't know, they just look really cheap because there's so much space in between the fan blades. You're like, it can't push as much. You wouldn't think it would push as much air as the ones that are much closer together and have bigger scoops on them. Certainly easier to replace because you can get in between the fan blades to unscrew the fans, but yeah. All right, let me check. Bits please. YouTube says, man, imagine how much you can sell. Oh yeah, nobody had said anything extra in the chat. All right, anything? Oh, let's just look at 5090s on here. I'm just curious. Is anybody selling 4090s? Curious. Look at that. Selling for the same price as a 5090. Craziness. Absolute craziness. 3090 for $990? No, thank you. I mean, yeah, these are crazy prices. Crazy prices. So let's look at the 5090s. See if there's any in the range of around 2,500. I'm guessing not, but That, by the way, is not real. And yeah, this is the same guy. Yeah, this one is totally fake. This is a scam that was pulled over and over and over again. I don't know why they even let this seller on. Let's see. Because Hobbyist and I talked about this. It was like $760 or something is what it used to be. And oh, they raised the price to $1,400. Yeah, it's ridiculous. You end up, I forget what you get, but you don't get a GPU. You don't even get a picture of a GPU. You get something completely different. Let's see. And then when you try to return it, they're like, well, you didn't return what you bought. Well, yeah, I did, because this is what they sent. So yeah. That's actually a pretty good deal. Ooh. That is interesting, because that one I might decide to get instead of the Zotac. Because the Zotac is only $50 less than that. That is very interesting. Let me look to see. And yes, I'm a Prime member, so I'm not worried about that. I was looking to see who the seller was. It's not going to show me that. All right, fine. I'm going to bring it up where you guys can't see it. But this one shows my real name, and I don't want to do that. Yeah, it's sold by Amazon. And I could get it and return it by January 31st. That's really interesting. Huh. Very interesting. And it's 5% off. You get a 5% rebate. They also do 12 months financing, which I could do. But yeah, the 12 months, it's not that attractive. It's not bad, but not that attractive. And it does say lowest price in 30 days. You know what? Actually, this is a good one to run through. Camel. Let me do that. Where was Camel? Right here. Let's do 6 months. Yeah, that's by far the lowest price. I mean, look at that. That's $150 lower than... Now, if I go to Micro Center... Do I still have Micro Center up? I do. So if we go here, I'm pretty sure that they have the MSI AIO 5090 as well. Right? Really? Verifying I'm human again? Nonetheless, doing it slowly? No, I did not mean that. Let's take the AIO out and see what it does. Maybe they didn't have it at this. I thought they had it here. Yeah, there it is. It's right there. Yeah, it's like significantly higher. Now it is lower in price, but very interesting. That's tempting. That is very, very tempting. It's going to be a while before it gets here. It says free delivery December 12th through the 28th. But I could wait. I would wait for that. Maybe look to see if this afternoon to see if there's any reviews on that particular unit. Any S tier deals? Hey DJ, how you doing? Good to see you, sir. Black Friday, black screen. Yeah. I don't understand why it was doing that. It's just weird. But whatever. Yes, I know I gave out my real name once on stream once. Yes, I know that. I'm not showing my name. So yeah. I'm sure everybody's like taking like screenshots and stuff, being like, just like that stream when, you know, Panda showed his face by accident through a reflection. He did actually do that. Anyway, it is expensive, yes, but when you look at how much 5090s are right now, that's not that much more expensive. And I need a 2-slot card. You know, actually, is this a 2-slot card? It might be like a 2.2, but if it's actually a 2-slot card, it's not quads. I guess they're saying quad slot because of that, but it's not a quad slot. Let's see. It might be a straight 2-slot card. Nope. It's just over 2 slots, which is fine for what I wanted, what I was really planning on doing with it. But yeah. I'll have to take a look at that. I did see a review on the Zotac AIO version, and people were like, it's amazing. But at the same time, I would rather have an MSI than a Zotac. Although I will say, that's just a bias. It's strictly a bias because the Zotacs this generation, I think, look awesome. They look really, really good. And yeah, they look really, really good. They look really, really good. And they run really, really well. So I have no complaints there either. But yeah, I just like MSI generally better than Zotac. But yeah, fight me. Link the video for the Zotac. I'll have to find it. Let's see. It was funny because this guy during the video, he was actually doing salad. Swear to God. Shoot, actually, hang on a second. Let me check Discord. Because I actually sent this to the... Okay, good. Popped up on that screen. Didn't have it open at this point, so let me find it. Oh no, I took a screenshot, but that's right. I have his name. The Tech Notice. Yeah, let's do a search. The Tech Notice. Arctic Storm. What? No. Go to the YouTube. Ah, shit. Will it still do that? Yes, it does. Back. How about YouTube? Just show me the YouTube. That's fine. I will just go to his channel and then find it. Oh, wait a minute. There it was just below it. Holy crap, right there. But this is not the full version. All right, fine. I will. Oh, this is TikTok. All right, let's go here. And then let me find it. Wasn't that long ago, I didn't think. Is this it? Yeah, this is it. All right. I'm just gonna put it in the chat.
Over here, so they kind of fit in the frame. This is something special. What a great way to
I don't know if you guys can hear it.
Space. Before we can talk
No, you guys can't because I have desktop audio turned off.
this.
But anyway, let me see.
On the ceiling, they've got accessories for everything, and they all look really, really nice. And all.
All right, muting that. I wanted to show where he was actually showing it, like with salad. It's not there. Where was it? Oh, come on. I know he had it on his screen. Unless it was a different video. And I think he did 2 videos on it. Yeah, he may have done 2 videos on it. Let's see. No, this is when he's still running that. Still running that. I don't know. That one of his videos on it actually showed him running salad. I can't find it on this video, but don't know him for being on TikTok. Bits please, white YouTube. I'm on the TikTok also. Isn't that kind of like saying I'm on the Facebook? Like, are you showing your age? You gain followers a lot faster. I don't know. YouTube is the known way you can monetize, and so I'm keeping it simple. Maybe if I ever go full time, maybe, but that's a long way off. But anyway, this is the video. I just posted it. Oh, link to the video for Panda's face. Sorry, you didn't want this video at all. Don't knock him. I mean, got it. Alrighty. What else are you guys looking for? But yeah, now I'm like so thinking about that now. 2849. Yeah. Especially considering you have a long time to return it. It means you got lower risk if things don't work out the way you want them to. So let's just say I put 3 GPUs in there and I went to put the third one in there with an additional power supply, because obviously I'm gonna need another power supply, and use the ribbon cable on the other one, and the ribbon cable just flat out didn't really work. If that was the case, it wouldn't be the end of the world. I could always just return it. Or if by the end of January they cost a lot more, I could always just resell it for more money. But anyway, the intention was to use it again, but all right. Oh yeah, that would probably be me. Yes. Okay. Sorry, I just saw a notification within the Misfit Mining Discord, and I was like, oh, did somebody ping me? But no, that was just me pinging for my video. All right. Well, guys, stupid YouTube stopped. Well, it stopped for you guys. It didn't stop for me, right? We're still good. You guys can still see me. I don't see anything. $13.99 for a 5090. No, that is fake. I know that seller. That seller is a fraud. Here, let me, so that one's a brand new listing, by the way. Let's go back to that one. So we go here. This guy is a fraud. Is an absolute fraudster. Let's see. Let's find one that has a really bad, like, let's do this one. Well, that doesn't sound like that bad of a, like, not like a crazy deal. So maybe he actually has this one, but let's see. Because I think a lot of the reviews are fake. Let's see. I always want to go to most recent. That's usually how you find. This one might actually be okay. Let's see. Yeah, this one looks like, but I mean, when it comes to that 5090, you notice it doesn't have any reviews. And he's had other 5090s up. No darn well, it is absolutely fake. There's not a single review of this yet. This is fraud. No question. Let's go here. It says 990. It says 98% positive, but oh, here we go. Here they all are. I ordered a 5090 MSI card, and they sent box lighter and smaller than card is itself. Do not buy from the seller. I didn't get anything related. And then it says, message from Amazon. This item was fulfilled by Amazon. We take responsibility for this fulfillment experience. That is a load of crap. That is happening over and over and over again. I mean, we could go on and find this over and over again. Ordered a graphics card and got a pencil pouch. Ordered 5090 graphics card, but shipped out pencil case. Over and over. I mean, it's one after the other after the other. And Amazon's taking responsibility for this? What? I don't get it. The price is a fraud. There's nobody selling a 5090 for $1,400. Brand new 5090 for $1,400? No, it's not Amazon. It's the seller. It's crazy. So, yeah, that's how I know that the name says here 100% fraud. And it just goes on and on and on. I think it started at the end of October, if I remember correctly. Actually, November 14th. Then you can see the next one before that was March 17th. But that's when it started. Ordered an RTX 5090, received an empty bag. Received a black bag instead of GPU. Bought a graphics card, then they sent me a pencil bag. Just over and over and over again. Yeah, it's a scam. So there you go. Buyer beware. Buyer beware. All right, let's see. Yeah, they only sell a GPU and a pencil case. Yeah, might as well buy the pencil case they sell. Yeah, exactly. I mean, we get that for, but I mean, here's the thing. You go to return it and you said you bought a GPU. What do you think they're going to say? Well, you're not returning what you bought. Yeah, I am. This is what they sent. Are you sure? It's not worth it. I know that Hobbyist was initially going to go through with it for science. And then he's like, oh, God, no. And he canceled the order before it got shipped. So that was good. That was good. Alrighty, guys. Well, I have been going for, 2 hours. I had no idea I've been going that long. But yeah. Hopefully you guys found something in here that I went over of value. But I wish all of you a very happy Thanksgiving. Enjoy your weekend. I will be here again Saturday night. Talking about just general stuff. If I find anything extra as far as Black Friday, I might bring that up on the stream. But for the most part, we'll be talking about other things. But I thought try to make it a relatively interactive, a little bit more interactive type of stream. So yeah, I mean, only had like about 15 to 20 people here consistently. Hey, now it figures just as I'm about ready to go. It's like 22. But again, appreciate you guys for being here. And as always, no tabs were harmed in the making of this video. Have a good day, everybody. Happy Thanksgiving.